Hello, I'm in the airport and there's these birds that are flying around and someone else was feeding and then I gave it a little nibble of my granola bar. And then a little girl came by and scared it. Maybe it'll come back, we'll see. A tiny bit. He doesn't want to risk it. It's understandable. Oh, let me zoom in. Well, I'm at the airport. It's been a long day. Just chilling. This bird could tell I needed a friend. I don't really have anything to say. I'm at the Denver airport. I ran into my friend Joel, who goes by Seagull Invasion. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I just had lots of hours to kill, and I'm kind of tired. Yeah. This bird is really cute. I wish I could zoom in on him. Probably isn't gonna come back down since the little kid just like ran right at it. Well, kind of feel like napping, but I don't like napping when I have stuff that I could have taken from me. Okay, well, Denver, Sierra. These kids are kind of banging pipes and stuff. Hanging them on. This bird looks free. Oh well. Well. Not much to say. Goodbye. I thought of something I could say. I'm listening to the Colorado Feelings album. It's from last year. Well, I'm not listening to it right this second, but that's what I was doing. And I think it's making me a little sad because that album was, that album was kind of hard album for me to write and pretty sad. And I found myself sneaking away on my first visit to Colorado to make up an album in my niece's bedroom. And it was a very important album to me. And now I'm working on a split with myself, because myself is split, called Colorado Feelings and Split or Plus Michigan Dreams. And I'm having a lot of conflicted feelings of what the Michigan Dreams portion of it is going to entail. Like, I don't know if Michigan Dreams just means taking the Colorado Feelings songs and like making it into something polished, or if it means that this week ahead I'm going to write some new songs based on how Colorado a second time made me feel and what going back to Michigan feels like. At a time in my life where I think I have a lot more clarity on what Michigan means to me. Right, Bernie? So, I think that's what it means. I think this week I need to write the Michigan Dreams album just for myself, for my own heart. I need to know that Michigan holds some meaning for me too, even though it's the place I'm at the most, and even though I have some very conflicted views about why I'm there, how long I've been there. And it's one thing to say that you stayed somewhere for love, and it's another thing to like really build a life somewhere. You know, it wasn't Brian's choice for me to build a life there. It's complicated. My students are great. Hey, there's two birds now. I'm pretending to throw things so they come down. No. Hi. Well, anyway. So I feel like I need to do that this week, but I also really just need to upload the rest of my YouTube videos because I feel really behind on life and everything. Like I haven't checked in on 52 Dreams in a long time because the last time I did, I haven't caught up to on my YouTube. So that's probably my next plan is to catch up on my YouTube, catch up on 52 Dreams. Maybe I'll just like make up my own challenge for this week. I made up a challenge for last week. It was to, while I was in Colorado, was to update all my YouTube playlists. So that counted as last week's. So now I have playlists for all the different challenges, and you can go into my YouTube and just hit a playlist and see those. 12 albums in 12 months, blah, 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 anyway. And then also, I just realized there's one I didn't finish. It was that one, 12 albums in 12 months, so I'll go do that right now. And then next week's, I think I need to make a Michigan Dreams album. I think I really need to explore, without guilt, without judgment, without shame, sort of how I came to stay in Michigan and settle in Michigan. And even if it's not for the rest of my life, I did just tell my piano students that I really do plan to stay for quite a while. And I think that's important to reflect on, because only 1 year ago, when my sister moved to Colorado, I considered moving here to follow her, be near those kids. And I think that is something I've done my whole life, is kind of consider lots of different places. And I don't know, I've never really settled down intentionally. Chicago was kind of, but I don't know. Just feeling reflective. Feeling like I have too many dreams and projects and ideas to ever really catch up on. So I don't know, maybe my life is meant to always feel kind of past tense, future tense at the same time. I don't know that I recommend it. Maybe you can learn from me that way. Learn what not to do. But at the same time, I enjoy feeling dreamy, kind of like this bird. Fluttery and feathery and flitting away from everything all the time. Buddy. So cute. Okay. Bye. Wow. I'm in O'Hare Airport. I've come to the conclusion that even when I'm midair, I feel the most comfortable over Iowa. Start to get it. I don't know. It's weird. My thoughts and feelings don't really make much sense. But yeah, there it is. Chicago still feels more comfortable to me than Michigan feelings, but I don't know. Can't really understand why. But I guess we don't have to understand why we feel more at home in some places than others. I really like Colorado, but I definitely don't feel at home there. It feels like something very different from, I don't know, what I'm used to, or my DNA, or I don't know. Anyway, but then again, when I lived in London briefly in college, I remember we landed back in Chicago and then took a bus up to where I grew up in southeastern Wisconsin, and I cried a bunch because, I don't know, England felt more natural to me than anything Wow, I got a long walk still. Looking for gate G. Okay, I better walk. Okay, anyway, rambling about place and location, but I do love the O'Hare Airport just because it's huge and nothing's closed even if it's late at night. One time I had to be at the Grand Rapids Airport late at night and it was not very fun. But here, woohoo, everything's open. Bye.